BioCleaner has been with us here at QVC for many, many years. In fact, I was first introduced to BioCleaner just a couple of years ago when it very first came back for the first time. And Kylie Watts was like, "You've never heard of BioCleaner?" She's like, "No, I guess you're right. You're pretty new, Steve." And I'm like, "Exactly." So we had BioCleaner just a little bit ago. It sold out. It's taken us 7 months to bring this back in. And this is so exciting because we have sold over 2.6 million BioCleaners here at QVC. The magic of this is that it's this incredible cleaner made from clay. So it's not like we're able just to like produce this over and over again. This is a rare moment for us that we're seeing here, especially at the sale price of $26.98 or 3 easy payments of $8.99. You are getting two 10.5-ounce multi-purpose cleaning clay with the cloth and the activation sponge that makes it all happen. We've got 3 different choices for you with scents. So we've got an original citrus, an original, and then a citrus. So you've got 3 different options here, but what's so special about this is truly, this is gonna last you a long old time. And Kylie Watts is joining us here in studio to take us through this cleaning experience with BioCleaner.
Hello.
I'm so happy you're here in studio today. It's always so good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
This is so wild because when we first presented this, you and I was like, wait, you could literally take this in so many places around the home. It's awesome.
Yeah, well, and back in the day, it was actually formulated to clean fine jewelry and antiques, which we will talk about.
Yeah.
But what we found is that it's an incredible cleaner all around your house,
right,
indoors and out. And to your point, incredibly economical because it's a hard packed clay. So when it comes to you, it's this beautiful snow white hard packed clay that you're going to activate with your sponge using a little bit of water. And the whole BioCleaner line, as you know, Steve, is about reducing that chemical footprint. So nothing harsh inside of this. In fact, all of the scents come from essential oils too, so they're very light, very fresh.
Right.
And so I'm just getting a little water on my sponge, rubbing it on the surface of the clay, a little bit on here, and then I'm going to take it down to something where maybe you wouldn't normally need a kind of caustic cleaner,
right,
which is, you know, for that glass stovetop.
Sure.
What we'll notice right away is it does a great job of the burnt kind of boil on, but the tough stuff is where it really shines too, because that clay is going to break down that messy burnt on stuff.
Oh my
and
gosh.
because you're not using any caustic cleaner, all you have to do, wipe it up, and you can cook or eat on that surface immediately after because you're just using Mother Nature's cleaner, which is this beautiful clay.
What on earth? I'm like always so shocked when I see this because that is so fantastic,
Yeah,
especially in the kitchen and the bathroom where we don't want to have this kind of activated chemical moment. We don't want to eat it. We don't want to put our skin or feet on it. Like, no, this is so cool. So a little bit of water on the sponge to really sort of get it moving on there.
Yeah, and I'm not even pressing that hard at all. I'm just rubbing the sponge on the surface of the clay. So to your point, let's talk about bathrooms next, because we did our glass top stove. Now we have our tiles, so those areas, we don't want to open them up. We don't want to have to open the windows in the teeny tiny places with that caustic chemical cleaner.
Right.
And what's so nice about this is some soap scum on here. The sponge and the clay are doing all the hard work. All I have to do, of course, if I was in the shower, is just rinse this off and I'll flip the tile up so you can, oh, there we go,
look
perfect,
at
there's our
that.
shot. It literally looks like the day you installed it. And again, it smells really beautiful and really fresh.
That's so funny. I literally was going to say that. Like what this stuff does, it's like almost that like moment when like you peel the plastic off of something for the first time and you reveal what it looks like. Do you remember what all of those countertops and all of those surfaces look like in your home when you first brought them in or you first had it installed? This is the moment to like really bring it back to life.
Yeah, people love this. In fact, one of our category producers who's been here for many years just walked down. He was like, oh my gosh, I love that clay. And it's one of those things you will have it for so long because you get 2 once. So maybe keep one in the bathroom or one indoors and out.
Right.
But it really does last a long time, and it's really multi-surface and multi-purpose. So we can flip back to the kitchen again. I've got some granite down here.
Definitely.
And again, that's one of those things because there's lots of different color tones. It starts to look kind of dingy over time. I'm going to just take one little pass right here, follow it up with my towel that I have, and you can use your Campanelli towels too, which make the best microfiber on the planet. You could see the difference. Look at the vibrancy that we have.
Holy moly.
And that's what's so great about this cleaner.
This is fantastic. And remember, 2 of them, they're each 10.5 ounces for $26.98 or 3 easy pays of $8.99. We have the original scent, and then we also have the citrus scent, and then you can sort of combo those up. 2 original and citrus, or citrus. And you just see them all right here. Let's talk about the scents here for a quick second.
Sure.
Citrusy is like a very much a clean, citrusy, orangey lemon scent.
Exactly, and the original has just a little hint of citrus in it as well. The citrus just has a little bit more fusion of that in there. So they both kind of have a little bit of a citrus undertone, but again, because it's essential oils, nothing too overpowering. So if you're sensitive with scents, no worries whatsoever.
Great.
But this we love to show because this is kind of where it really started. Was designed to, well, not designed, but when they found it, realized you could clean your fine jewelry. So this is a silver pot here that we found in an antique store. You can see the before. Watch as I start to turn it the after.
Oh my
the
gosh.
shine, the brightness that comes back with this. So here's what we had before to what we have after. So you can polish with this too. Same with our brass pot, the before we had, and then the after. You can see how much brighter and beautiful that is. So silver cuffs people have used this on. I know my business partner Scott Hine loves to restore antiques. He uses this often. So it literally goes from kitchens to bathrooms to your jewelry, and we can go to hardwood floors too.
Oh my goodness. Imagine the one cleaner that's going to sort of be able to sort of activate those tarnished moments from your silver, and then the same cleaner into the grout in the bathroom as well, right?
Yes. And I will say your stainless steel sink in your house, you will not find a better cleaner for your stainless steel sink. That is the one oftentimes that when we do that demonstration, people really love it because what it does is it cleans, it polishes, and it protects that surface. So it's almost like you have to clean less often. And in this video, you'll see a lot more uses. So your barbecue grill, your outdoor furniture, it's great for the rims of your car too because you're not using that caustic cleaner. There's our brass pot that we have right there, so super easy for you to clean up that mess. And here's where it's made. It's the only place in the world that you can find this beautiful snow white crystal clear quarry in the southeast region of France called Lanarge. And this is the same way that they've packed it for many years, done by hand, comes right to you here at QVC, nothing artificial in it.
Wait a second, look at what they're doing by hand. I mean, they're literally sort of like scraping that soft clay off. It hardens, we bring it here to QVC, we bring it to you, and then reactivation with a little bit of water. So basically, you're not pulling up a lot of clay every time you swipe that sponge.
No, it's just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way, again, which was why it's so economical. So I'll take this down to my hard floor surface that I have. Now, of course, if you don't have sealed hardwood floors, don't use any cleaners on that. But if you have hard wood floors that are sealed, this is some crayon that maybe we had a little artist, or maybe it's the little paw prints that are coming in this time of year with the mud. We just wipe that clay on there, and then all we have to do is wipe it back up, and that floor is beautiful, it's shiny, it truly is a great cleaner to have in your home.
This is wild, especially when I'm thinking about like sort of like my hubcaps right now, and so they're so kind of like dingy and snowy, salty from the winter. Like that would be such a really good spot to go ahead and take this out to, but all across your oven door.
Oven door, it's great for too. I know David Venable, he often tells a story when we present this. He had someone come over who was trying to clean his gutters. They weren't coming clean, and they were like, bleach, you've got to spray bleach everywhere. And he's like, no thank you. They left their ladder. He went up there with this bio cleaner, and he was like, this did the job. So when they came back, he was like, use this instead. Not bleach all over my plants and outside. It's crazy. They're crazy.
I could literally see David up there being like, well, I'm just going to do this myself.
Yes. Well, once he realized it worked, then he made them do the rest of it. But here's our chrome fixture that we have in the bathroom too, with all that soap scum, so you can see how beautiful that looks with the shine. Again, if you're in the bathroom, just rinse it off. If you're in the kitchen surfaces, just wipe it off with the towel we give you.
Your shower head, your bathtub sort of nozzle there, everything. Like you could literally get it sparkly fresh all over again with two 10.5-ounce bio cleaner clays with cloth for $26.98, or 3 easy payments of $8.99, 175 five-star reviews, and over 2.6 million sold here at QVC. In addition to the 2 clays, you're also getting the 2 activating sponges and a cloth. You choose the scents. Do you want citrus citrus, citrus original, or original with item B35857 from Bio Cleaner? This was so much fun, Kylie. Thank you so much for joining us here in studio.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
So good. Well, we're going to keep cleaning away with Bio Cleaner and more Campanelli, which we are so excited